Let's start again.
Hello everyone, here we go again. We are going to start with the third example of AMC 10 questions. So let's start. What the example said? If x equals 3 plus square 13 on 2, then find the value of x when find the value of x minus 1 on x. Good. So guys, in here we have two ways to solve it. One of the ways is this one, to use this one in order to find this one. So what do I have as a given here? I have x equals 3 plus square 13 on 2. So what we need to do here, we will need to do cross product, which is x multiplied by 2 is going to be 2x, and 1 multiplied by 3 plus square 13, it will be 3 plus square root 13. Now we will take 3 to other side, it will be negative. The sign of 3 is positive, that's why it became negative. Good. So if I take it to other side, it will be 2x minus 3 equals square root 13. Now if I want to cancel these squares, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add square to both sides. I will try to add both square to both sides. Now, if I add the square, guys, from the basic knowledge that we studied, we will try to use this one, x minus y squared. So how we will expand this one? How we are going to expand this one is going to be x squared minus, because this one is minus, I will write minus, and 2 multiply the multiplication of these two terms, and always plus, always this one is going to be plus y squared. This is how we are going to expand it. And if we are going to look at here, this one is x and this one is y, it's x minus y. 2x is x, okay, because in here both of them are together, so it means 2x, we are going to count it as an x. Okay, look, if I expand it, it will be x squared. So it means 2x squared, 2x squared. So this square belongs to both of them. So it will be 2 squared, which is 4, and x squared. I have minus, so I have to write minus. I have 2, so I have to write 2. And the multiplication of these two terms, 2x multiplied 3, 6x. And 6x multiplied by 2, 12x. Good. And I have plus and y squared. Negative 3 multiplied negative 3, it's going to be 9. That's why always is plus. And equals 13. Now we will try to get away from 9. How? By opposite operation of 9, which is, I have positive, so I will try to use negative or subtraction, because it's going to be cancelled. Now I have 4x squared minus 12x equals 4. Now I will try to take 4x as a common. I will try to take 4x as a common because it's common between them. So 4x equals x minus 3 equals 4. It's obvious. Now I will divide all equation by 4x. Now this 4x and this 4x, they are going to cancel each other, so it's going to be what? It will be only x minus 3. And 4 and 4, they are going to cancel each other, so it will be only 1 over x. Only 1 over x. Now, take 1 over x to the left side. The sign of 1 over x is what? Positive. Take it, it will be negative. So x minus 1 over x. And take 3 to other side, it will be, it's negative. So if I take it, it will be positive 3. So it means x minus 1 over x is 3. So the right answer of my solution is 3. If you remember from the beginning, I told you we have two ways to solve this one. This one, it was one of the ways. And what do I have as a second way that I mentioned? Okay, let's try to solve the equation by different way, which is this one, let's say. Guys, in here I have x minus 1 over x. So try to use it. What's x? 3 plus square root 13 over 2 minus 1 over 3 plus square root 13 over 2. So guys, if I have 1 divided by 3 plus square root 13 over 2, what is going to happen to this one? So if I multiply, if I change division to multiplication, so this one flips. It will be 3 plus square root 13. So in here I have the same thing. So I'm going to flip this one. So what will happen to it? It becomes 3 plus square root 13 over 2 minus 2. Because 1 multiply this expression, it will be itself. So 3 plus square root 13. Now, let's delete it. Now let's equalize the denominator. So how I'm going to equalize the denominators? This one I'm going to multiply it by 2. It comes from here, and this one 3 multiplied by square root 13, and this one comes from here. Now, if I multiply it, it will be what? 3 plus square root 13 square, because this one multiply numerator is going to be this one. And all the denominator will be the same because it's going to be 2 multiplied 3 square root 13, 2 multiplied square root 2 square root 13. Okay, minus 2 multiplied 2, 4. If you see this one, I have difference of squares. I have difference of squares. This one is square. And 4, I can write it as a 2 square. So it means this one is difference of squares. I can write this one as a 2 square. So let's write it as a 2 square. So now I have difference of squares on the numerator. So how I'm going to write it down? It will be 3 plus square root 13 plus 2 parenthesis and 3 plus square root 13 minus 2 over what? Over 2, 3 square root 13. Okay, this one is mistake. Sorry, good. Now, let's take the second step. Sorry, next step. Now, let's take the next step. What do I have here? 3 plus 2 is going to be 5. So I have 5 plus square root 13 in the parentheses, of course. And this one is going to be what? 1 plus square root 13 over what? Over 2, 3 plus square root 13. 2 plus square root 13. Now, if I'm going to multiply this one, 5 multiply 1 is going to be only 5. And 5 multiply this one is going to be plus 5 square root 13. And square root 13 multiply 1 is going to be 1 square root 13. And square root 13 multiply square root 13 is going to be only 13. And if I distribute this one, and I will not distribute it, it stays same. Square root 13. Now 5 plus 13 is 18 plus 6 square root 13 over 2 plus 2 multiplied by 3 plus square root 13. Now what? Now let's take 6 as a common from here. Okay, if I take 6 here from as a common, it's going to be 6. Okay, and if I did 18 divided by 6 is going to be 3 plus I took 6 already, it's going to be square root 13. Okay, and close the parenthesis. And here I have 2, 3 plus square root 13. Now this one and this one, they're going to cancel each other, and 6 divided by 2, it will be 3. So this is the second way. I hope that you enjoy it. See you on the next question.